Hello from Tennessee. So I've been quiet for a little bit in terms of doing videos, and I wanted to try to start taking the channel, I don't want to say a different direction, but intertwining some other things that have been on my mind. Uh, still into watches. Currently wearing this awesome Certina. Put it back on the factory FKM strap. It's gonna be a nice day today here in Tennessee, so gonna do some chores after this, and then get to the pool around midday. It's gonna be mid 80s, so as summer starts to wind down. But I've been doing a lot of reflecting over the last 10 days or so, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a challenging time from the standpoint of just seeing uh, the assassination of Charlie Kirk and what kind of gap that has left in the United States and really the world, in my opinion, because somebody articulately was able to stand up for their views. And when I think about that, it makes watches not seem very important at all. One of the reasons I got into the watch hobby was because, I wanted a hobby, and really kind of wanted an escape from the craziness of the world. But with that being said, I don't think I don't think any of us can really ignore the huge divide in the country right now. And if you feel that way, uh, I hope some of the stuff that I'm going to start talking about on occasion will help. I'm very self aware that the watch community is an interesting community because we come together under watches. However, we certainly do not share the all the same political views, religious views, and so forth. So this by no means is meant to be a condemnation of anybody. I think there are going to be some people that I will never agree with, and honestly, if that's the case, maybe I need to be a better person. But I just don't have time. I just don't have time for that too as well. If we can't come together on some common ground, uh, I just I'm just not going to have time for that. Um, I know that may be kind of harsh, but that's just the way I'm feeling, and maybe that will evolve over time if I do some self reflection. But the one thing I wanted to talk about today was just on the concept of discourse and how we talk to each other. And I've got three simple points, and then hopefully I won't make this too long. So thanks for bearing with me. But 3 points that I kind of have come up with that I'm going to talk about briefly. Point one is listening before responding. Point two is separating ideas from identity. And point three, shared goals over winning. In terms of listening before responding, I am guilty of not doing that. I need to be a better listener. I I feel like I have kind of an analytical mind, and my mind jumps forward pretty quickly in anticipation of what's going to be asked. So I'm answering it oftentimes before the other person spits it out, and so I definitely need to do better with that too as well, and allow people their space to formulate their ideas and to actively listen. I think that's one of the skills that has kind of gone by the wayside in this world of uh, cell phones, and the fact that everybody's eyes are always down too as well, or we're easily distracted. The second thing is separate ideas from identity. I think I truly think that all people have value, And I guess I'm not sure if I think that or not, actually. I want to believe that all people have value. Um, I think with some of the vitriol I've seen over the last week, that's really hard for me to swallow. But at the same token, if I fall back on what I would consider my renewed Christian faith, I think that it's not for us to judge. It's not for me to judge, I should say. And so by separating the ideas from the identity, I think that's the point of discourse that can take place. And I want to be better equipped over time to have conversations with, I don't want to say marginal people, but conversations with folks that we don't see eye to eye and everything, and do it respectfully as fellow human beings. I think that's vitally important. And then the last point is just shared goals over winning, right? I think a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this on so many times through my work career, especially. I think that kind of brings out things in you that you don't necessarily, the competitive nature and so forth. So we're never ever going to see eye to eye with everybody, but if you can find those commonalities with people and work on those, and try to collaborate and be respectful, I think there's a lot of value in that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy sometimes. It's not easy seeing the value. It's okay to have opinions, and I have many, but I think it's a huge mistake when you're locked into those opinions and not willing to perhaps change them. And I think things I'm going to talk about over the course of kind of developing, you know, this new process on my channel is I want to really give some thought. I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Okay, I'm going to scratch that for now. I'm not going to edit it out. I think that's it for the beginning. I'm still going to do watch stuff, intermix that in. To be honest, we have spent a ton of money between our pool, AC unit, our dishwasher just went out. That, watches are the first thing from my mind, considering what's going on in the United States right now, and just spending all that money. Watches are not that important in terms of purchasing right now. I'm just kind of taking a break from that. Still active in the community. Got a great group on the Discord I'm on. Gonna be ramping up. It's gonna be busy there. We're gonna, as November approaches, hopefully let some new members in, and so I'm looking forward to that. So that's it. If you listen to all this, I really appreciate it, and really let's be the solution, not the problem. So sorry to be a little preachy, but I'm just gonna try to speak from the heart right now. That's it. As always, stay positive, make friends, enjoy the journey. Take care, everybody.